Test Kitchen.
Hello, Lauren.
What's up, Pesto?
Nothing. We're sitting here at Wahaka Taco here in Howland, Ohio, and we're here to talk about not tacos, but taquitos.
It is Wahaka Taco, but not tacos, taquitos today. This is all the rage all over TikTok and Instagram.
It is. And I've been eating these since I was a kid, since my mom used to buy them in the freezer box.
That's what I was going to say to you. I didn't want to offend anybody, but like my version of chicken taquitos, until my brother-in-law became part of our family, was just the ones that you buy at Walgreens when you have a sore throat and your mom's like, what do you want?
Chicken taquitos for a sore? It's like eating shards of glass.
You know, chicken taquitos in the box at Walgreens. And they were frozen and they were delicious, but they were nothing compared to what you guys have
because
on the menu here.
We have my man Jesus, our culinary director, in the back, and chicken tinga, the filling that we use for the taquitos, is very, very much an old school abuelo kind of dish.
Okay.
Got it from his grandmother and his grandmother's grandmother and his grandmother's grandmother's grandmother. It's a slow stewed chicken with like herbs and spices and chilies, and it gets this beautiful like orangish red color, and it's got a nice little spice, and it's got a little bit of Christmas spices in there, a little clove, a little bit of cinnamon, a little Mexican oregano, and some chilies.
It's very like warm. It's like
it's very warm.
A hug. But
and the great thing about it too is when you roll them like a cigar, the ends get real crunchy.
Okay.
The meat fries up real crunchy, and I really like that.
So that's all that's inside of these.
Well, you can put anything. You can do beef or chicken. You could do shredded beef as well. If you want to do shredded beef the same way, you could do shredded beef the same way. We like the chicken.
We do like the chicken. We absolutely do.
So or you could put pulled barbecued pork if you want to go off reservation and make it like
like an American style.
American style.
Like a Tennessee style.
So we get these great tortillas out of California.
Yes.
And what we've done is we've taken these and lightly dipped them in 200-degree oil, so they're very malleable, very flexible.
Oh, these are already in oil.
Yes, they're already in oil, and you want to let them cool down a little bit, and then you just want to take, depending on how hungry you are, you don't want them too round to make them like a burrito, but you want to make, 2.5 ounces of chicken in here. Just like that, spread it out. This is like rolling a cigar. I was watching our old episode of Greek Easter, and I had all my Greek crazy restaurant buddies there.
I know them all very well.
And no disrespect, but Kenny, you couldn't roll a grape leaf to save your life.
Could not.
Nikki was a little bit better, but Kenny, grape leaves aren't your thing to roll, buddy. I love you, but we're going to stick to pizza.
Those grape leaves were phenomenal that day.
You just put some at the very edge. You want to pull back the tortilla. You want to pull the meat back to the very edge. And you want to tuck it in. If you've ever seen a cigar rolled, you want to kind of keep your fingers here, and you just want to roll it nice and tight. You don't want it loose, because if you keep it loose, it has the possibility of blowing up or exploding. And if you're doing these at home and you don't have the special taquito fryer that we have here at Wahaka Taco, you just toothpick them. You put a toothpick them just like that, and then you can fry them in 350-degree. Any kind of oil that you like. I mean, I would use like a canola oil or a vegetable oil.
Super clean,
Something super clean, neutral. Okay. You wouldn't want to use olive oil for something like this. Avocado oil would be a great oil to use. So you roll them like that. We have them rolled up. You're going to fry them at 350 degrees for probably 3.5 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
Until they're crispy and they float. It's kind of like when you cook cavatellas and gnocchis in the water. When they float to the top, they're kind of done.
All right.
But you want them to be crispy, and you want these edges to be nice and crispy, because that just makes for a great textural combination.
But you're
now, if you want to put some cheese in there, you can put cheese in it. What's that?
You're just really warming all of this stuff together.
You're warming it, but it's really important because you don't want a chewy tortilla. You want a crunchy tortilla. Not crunchy like a Dorito, but crunchy.
Got it. Got it.
Got it?
Okay, I can handle that.
So taquitos, and this could be part of the triple T talk. Tacos, taquitos, and tequila.
Amen, right? Amen. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get to all this.
Yeah, we're going to fry these. We're going to come back, and we're going to make one of my favorite things, guacamole.
The guacamole.
And I think we do a great job doing the guacamole here.
Here, when you order this, you get like a bed of the guacamole.
You do.
And like each little bite, you get a little taquito.
A little bit of love.
You get a little
and what I love about it, too, is when you see this all garnished up, the pickled red onions on top give that really, really nice brightness to it. And it's just delicioso.
All right, we're going to take a little time out, and then we're going to come back to Pesto's Test Kitchen. And
we're going to fry up some taquitos.
I can't wait. Okay.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Only A to Z.com. Our customers are always part of the equation of everything we try to do. We don't have a Hillcrest label that we're trying to push on you. We don't have stockholders we're trying to make profit for. There's no out-of-state corporate office. The competitive advantage for Hillcrest over our national competition really is sustainable pricing, number one, the service, and caring about what the customer needs, not our agenda. It's tough to get off course when that's your focus.
I'm Barbara Corcoran. In Youngstown, the agent I trust is Kelly Warren. Kelly can give you a guarantee to sell your home, instant offer, and the best marketing strategies in the Mahoning Valley. Get the option that's right for you. Go to kellysolder.com.
We have such a legacy, created such a legacy here in the Valley, and we're very well respected by numerous manufacturers in the industry. We're a leader in our industry, and I want to continue that. We want to continue that, and we want to take it to the next level. Whatever that level may be, we're ready for it.
So let yourself go to Ducat. Let yourself go to Ducat.
The guacamole, the moment we've all been waiting for. The guac here. Okay, can I just say, everybody loves guacamole.
Yes.
Right? There are levels of guacamole in the world.
Yes.
This is the top level of guacamole.
You know why?
Why?
Because we take the pride to let our avocados, when we purchase them, ripen. And we don't buy frozen avocado pulp like some folks do out there. Okay? There's times when you might have to do that if you only get cannonballs from your supplier.
Okay.
But for the most part, when you have good avocados and you pick out ripe avocados, you can have really successful, because first off, you're not going to cut through a very hard avocado.
This, first of all, doesn't even look real. Like, I
Yes.
feel like people are probably like, she's just saying that. No, hold on.
Pro tip, if you want to get your avocados ripe quick, paper bag on top of the refrigerator. It creates a thing called ethylene gas, and it helps ripen the avocados in about half the time. Okay?
Really?
And you don't want to refrigerate your avocados till after you make the guacamole. So we have some great avocados here, and we're just going to put them into our bowl. And you can put this into a bowl. You can put them into what the Mexican call a molcajete. When I have them like this, I usually take a knife or whatever, and I make little dices out of them, and then put them into my bowl. Okay?
This is what we call Lauren Camp.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
So, guacamole is very simple. You want to have a little bit of chopped serrano chili. If you don't have serrano, use jalapeno, but at times jalapenos can be really, really fiery hot, so
Okay.
you always want to taste before you add, because sometimes you don't want that great amount of heat. And also, if you want to take some of the heat out of a chili, add a pinch of salt and let it sit for a while, and it'll take some of the spice out. So we're going to add some serrano chilies. We're going to add some minced white onion. Cilantro, one of the biggest things. I know it's a very polarizing herb from Mexico, but it really has a great, bright flavor. You either like it or you don't. There's no in between. You want to use some salt. And of course, you have to have the citrus. Citrus for a bunch of reasons. You need that acid to cut through all the fat, because avocado is a naturally great fat and it's good for you. Like if you're dieting and you need a great fat, avocado is what you want to use. So some great fresh lime juice, and just squeeze, or if you have a squeezer, or if you have a set of tongs, you can use the tongs to squeeze it together.
These ingredients
Or
look so good.
You can use your fork to get all that juice, because this lime's not being very cooperative, but you'll have that from time to time.
Unbelievable.
Okay, now is where you do the work.
Okay.
You know, you can either do this with a masher, like you would mash down in your molcajete and smash it,
Okay.
and that's how they call it, smash guacamole. I just like to use a fork. And I just
how ripe
smash it
they
down.
are.
Yes, they're very, very, and you can just smell that lime juice coming out of there. And I didn't pick out the best bowl to smash this down. But you want to smash this until it becomes smooth like a mashed potato. I personally like to leave a little bit of texture in there, to have a little bit of chunky avocado in there.
So you can actually bite into something.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
I think it's great.
So you mix that together, and for sake of time, when it's done, and I'll take this fork, Lauren, this spoon, it looks like this.
There you go.
And another pro tip, to leave the avocado pit in it, cover it with saran wrap, and that'll hold in your fridge for about 48 hours.
Just
stick the pit right in there.
Smack in there. Okay.
So now we're going to assemble those amazing taquitos that we have. And what we do here is we like to, you know, I'm famous for my swooshes on food. I didn't create it. It's just what I like to do. You kind of swoosh that avocado
Hold on. Do some
on
more
there.
smooshing. There we go.
Some swooshing.
Wow.
Then I'm going to place those beautiful crispy taquitos on top, just like that. You got all that texture so you can get all the goody stuff in there. It's going to pick up all that love from the pickled red onions, the cotija cheese. So we have those. We're going to first cover it with a little bit of crema. You know, the famous Guy Fieri crema swoosh. Just like that. Cotija cheese. Cotija is like a Mexican feta, for lack of a better way to relate it to you. It's a lot drier than a feta, but it's got that sharpness like a feta does.
Okay.
And just sprinkle some of this cotija on top because it adds a nice, beautiful saltiness to that.
So gorgeous.
I like to go ahead and add some more cilantro to the top. And then here, to me, this is the game changer. You want to have these pickled red onions because this is very savory. And now you want to have some vinegar, or you could add more lime juice to cut through that savoriness of those. So just some pickled red onion on top.
Oh, Mark, it's
just like that. And you really have basically all the colors of the Mexican flag there. And to me, that is winner, winner, taquito dinner.
Taquito dinner. And here you get 3.
You get 3 with beans and rice.
Beans and rice and a side of queso.
Oh, yeah.
Which you can like dip.
Yes, you gotta have the queso to dip.
Oh, baby.
It really is good. So would you like some queso?
I just want to try. Can I just try the taquito?
You can
by
just try the
itself?
taquito just by itself. It's perfect the way it is.
Yeah, it doesn't need the queso. I'm not saying that it does, but I am.
And Ron tells me I have to eat some too.
Right.
Oh, you got a nice amount of guac on
Look
there.
at that. Is that how you?
There's no rules. There's no. It's 2024.
Is it?
I mean, our world's gone crazy, so there's no rules to taquitos. Why make it harder than it already is? Is it nice and crispy and crunchy and delicioso?
It is so good. That is so good. Mark.
Right here, Wahaka Taco. Our taquitos.
I don't have anything else to say other than I'm so glad you're my friend.
And friends do things for friends. You have cilantro on your teeth.
I know.